The Tecno Phantom V Fold, Tecno's first foldable phone, Tecno's first smartphone that doesn't really feel like a traditional Tecno device, Tecno's first attempt at building the perfect smartphone. And this could arguably be the best and the cheapest foldable phone I have seen so far in 2023. Hey guys, Fred Stakeup here, and this is the Tecno Phantom V Fold, a device that I've used for well over 2 weeks. In this video, I'm going to review it and share my honest opinion with you guys. I want to start by saying that I am blown away from the build quality to the display, to the software, to performance, and the user experience. The most surprising thing to me is that this device feels different from every other Tecno smartphone that I've used. This should remove all the negative perceptions some people have about Tecno devices. I mean, it is too good to be true. No ads, very minimal Bluetooth, just a few and a forward-thinking user experience. I'm impressed. The packaging of this device really shows the attention to every detail that Tecno has put in place to make sure it delivers a satisfactory experience. Just take a look at the whole packaging and how the box opens up to reveal its content. Opening the box reveals a flyer that says, "Beyond the Extraordinary." Next is the device itself wrapped in plastic that carries some important information on how to take care of the display. Remember, this is a foldable display. Next is a small envelope that carries a SIM ejector tool, a 12+1 month warranty card, a carbon fiber case. This is one of the areas Tecno still stays ahead of the competition by providing a carrying case within the box. It is not just a cheap case, it is a well thought out design with a kickstand, as you can see here. Things like this just make sense. Moving on, we've got a 45-watt fast charger and a USB Type-C charging cable, and that's pretty much it within the box. Moving back to the device, the Tecno Phantom V Fold has a sleek and elegant design that is sure to catch your attention. The attention to its design elements here is super amazing. From the way the device folds and opens, the inches, the way it feels in the hand, and the metal frames that surround the whole body. As it is with any foldable phone, it has a foldable design that allows it to transform from a phone into a tablet. When folded, the device measures 6.42 inches, making it compact enough to fit into your pocket. However, when unfolded, it measures about 7.85 inches, providing a large screen for watching videos, browsing the web, and gaming. The Tecno Phantom V Fold is available in 2 color options, which is white and black, both of which look stunning. The black is what I have here. The back panel of this device is made of recycled ocean plastic, which is environmentally friendly, and it has a cool design just like the Phantom X2 series. It has a premium look and feel. The device is also very slim, with a thickness of only 6.9 millimeters when unfolded and 14.5 millimeters when folded. It weighs about 297 grams, and if you should ask me, I'll say that is a heavy device. If you're worried about durability, worry no more, because the hinge is made of aerospace grade material and has been tested and folded for more than 200,000 plus times, so it is durable. In addition to that, Tecno is also giving out a 365 days of warranty on the display, so if anything happens to it, they are going to fix it for free. Now, for the external features, at the top of the device, it has a microphone and a speaker. Moving down to the bottom, it has another microphone and a speaker, giving it a stereo setup. We also have a USB Type-C charging port and a SIM card tray that can take 2 nano SIM. Unfortunately, there is no memory card slot. I feel like that doesn't really matter, because with up to 512 GB of storage, that should be more than enough. To the right side of the device, we have a volume rocker keys and the power button. The power button also serves as a fingerprint scanner. The fingerprint scanner is very fast and responsive all the time. For the stereo speakers, they sound very okay and loud, but they lack bass. I actually expected better in this department. Now, moving on to the display, the Tecno Phantom V Fold display is stunning. It comes with a large 7.85 inches 2K AMOLED display with a resolution of 2296 by 2000 pixels for the main display. The sub-display or the outer screen is a curved 6.42 inches 1080p AMOLED. Both screens are protected by Corning Gorilla Glass Victus, which is known for its durability and scratch resistance. The display is an LTPO AMOLED, meaning it has a variable refresh rate of 120 Hz. With this high refresh rate, it ensures smooth and fluid scrolling. It can go as low as 10 Hz when there's no activity on the screen to save battery life, and it can go as high as 120 Hz depending on the task or activity that is going on the display. The external display is very responsive to touch thanks to the 240 Hz touch sampling rate. I really love how big and comfortable the external display is. One can comfortably be using it as a normal smartphone display without opening the large foldable display. You can watch videos on it and sometimes might not see the need to switch to the foldable display. The keyboard is big enough to type on and it is very convenient. I really love how bright it is, making outdoor use to be much convenient thanks to 1100 nits of peak brightness. The display also supports HDR10 Plus, which enhances the colors and contrast of the screen, making it more vibrant for consuming HDR content. For the larger display, which is the foldable display, it is 7.85 inches 2K LTPO AMOLED display with a 120 Hz high refresh rate. Since it is a variable display just like the outer screen, it can go as low as 10 Hz and as high as 120 Hz. The touch sampling rate on this display is higher at 360 Hz, making it very responsive to touch. And if you're a gamer, you really appreciate it. I really love the sheer size of the display. It is big and massive. You just have to experience this device to get a feel of what I'm talking about. Everything just becomes so immersive on the foldable display. Watching videos, playing games, and general media consumption is amazing on this display. If you're worried about the crease, it is there, but you only notice it more when you glide your fingers around it or you look at it from an awkward angle. It is not something that bothers me, and I'm very sure it won't bother anyone. Typing on this display is so enjoyable because of the size of the keyboard and the ability to see everything all at once. You don't have to scroll from left to right to see what you're doing. For example, working on spreadsheets, typing on a Word document, or browsing the web. Just like the standard display, it has up to 1100 nits of peak brightness and 431 pixels per inch density, which makes everything so bright even in direct sunlight. When you're watching a YouTube video on it, it doesn't cover the whole screen, but you can zoom in to have more immersive experience. You can change the aspect ratio by tapping on the shortcut option here. Look at what Instagram looks like when you switch to different aspect ratio. This really looks nice. The same thing can be done with other apps, and since foldable phones have come to stay, I believe more and more apps will be updated to adapt to this modern aspect ratio. So far, apps that are able to take advantage of the full display look super amazing. Another huge advantage of this display is the multitasking capabilities. You can have up to 2 apps side by side and use them simultaneously. You can have a floating app while both apps are active, and you can move it around as you wish, just as you would on a computer. Continuity from the external display to the foldable display is seamless, and this goes to show the level of optimization Tecno has done to this particular HIOS Fold geared towards foldable smartphones. I'm really impressed with the software and the fact that it doesn't come with too much bloatware, unlike most Tecno devices. Now let's talk about performance. The Tecno Phantom V Fold is powered by MediaTek Dimensity 9000 Plus CPU. It's a 4nm flagship processor for MediaTek that offers performance similar to Snapdragon Gen 1 processor. It is paired with 12GB of RAM that can also be expanded up to 21GB in total. But who cares about the virtual RAM when you have up to 12GB of dedicated RAM? The Phantom V Fold is fast. Very fast in almost every aspect. Launching apps, transitioning from the external display to the foldable display is seamless with no lag or whatsoever. The whole user experience is very smooth and very responsive. As you can see from the benchmark scores here, we have a single core score of 1202 and a multi-core score of 3405. These are flagship level numbers. The Phantom V Fold does not just offer decent numbers on paper, it delivers impressive real-world performance. I played Call of Duty Mobile and the gameplay was super impressive with up to 72 to 80 millisecond response time. Also at a very high graphics settings and a maximum frame rate. Gaming on this device opens up for a whole new experience. It is immersive, it is fast, it is smooth, it feels addictive, and above all, it is enjoyable. The loud speakers on the Phantom V Fold adds to the whole gaming experience. Guys, you just need to experience this device yourself to see what I'm talking about. In the software department, the Phantom V Fold is running Android 13 with a custom UI designed specifically for foldable phones. That is Tecno HIOS Fold 13.0. I really love the whole user experience and the fact that it doesn't come with too many preloaded apps, aka Bluetooth. The whole experience is different from what we've seen lately from most Tecno devices. No ads, no unnecessary pop-up, and there's a promised 2-year software update from Tecno, meaning the V Fold will get up to Android 15 whenever that is released. Now moving on to the camera department, the outer display features a 32 megapixel selfie camera, and when you open to the foldable display, you get a 16 megapixel selfie camera. That means the Phantom V4 comes with 2 selfie cameras. The main camera on the rear is a 50 megapixels f1.9 wide. We have another 50 megapixels f2.0 telephoto camera with optical zoom and a 30 megapixels f2.2 ultra wide camera. The images are really impressive. The front-facing camera on the external display captures impressive looking images. It is sharp with good dynamic range and vibrant colors. Hey guys, so this is the front-facing camera of the Tecno Phantom V Fold. Yeah, the inner display, not the outer display. Yeah, when you're shooting in this mode, you can't go above 1080p. You're stuck to 1080p here. You can't go up to 4K, obviously. But what do you guys think about the video quality here and the audio quality? Can let me know in the comment section below. I feel like dynamic range is okay right here. This looks good. But what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below, okay? The 16 megapixels of the inner display is okay, but not as vibrant as the 32 megapixels camera on the external display. Alright, so this is the front facing camera of the outer display. Yeah, the 6.4 inches display. This looks good as well. I really like this a lot. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. This looks great. The 50 megapixels camera on the rear is very impressive. It captures detailed images with punchy colors. It just looks lovely. Dynamic range is decent with accurate exposure. With the help of a dedicated telephoto lens, portrait images appears bold with good edge detection. I really love how well exposed and saturated the images appear. It just looks so good and I love it. One of the advantages of any foldable smartphone is the ability to use the main camera for selfies. You're going to get sharp and vibrant images for your selfies. So this is the rear camera of the Tecno Phantom V Fold, shooting in 4K, 30 frames per second. You can choose to shoot at 4K 60 frames per second, but I feel like 4K 30 is the best option here. Yeah, this looks good. This looks amazing. For the battery, the Tecno Phantom V4 comes with a 5000 mAh battery. It uses a parallel design that separates the battery into two. If you ask me, I would say for a device this big, I actually expected something bigger, but the efficiency of the Dimensity 9000 Plus CPU and Tecno's optimization, I was able to get up to about 6 hours of screen on time on this device. Now, that's not the best time to have on a smartphone, but considering I'm a heavy user, it should be more than enough for most people. Thankfully, the 45 watt fast charger is able to juice this thing from 0 to 100% in just 1 hour and 10 minutes. So it shouldn't be a problem to anyone. For pricing, the Tecno Phantom V4 with the base storage of 256 GB of storage costs about 695,000 Naira or $930, while the one with 512 GB of storage costs about 775,000 Naira or $1,030. Guys, that is super impressive. There is no foldable smartphone that offers this type of specs and performance at this price point. This undercuts the competition, and there's nothing the competition has to offer that this doesn't have. Maybe the pain. I know most people might not be willing to pay that amount for a Tecno device, but I would say walk into any Tecno store and try it out yourself. This device is totally different from any Tecno device that I've used in the past, and I believe this will fly off the shelf quickly. So, in conclusion, the Tecno Phantom V Fold is the cheapest and best way to get into the foldable device territory. If you're looking for a decent foldable smartphone to buy without breaking the bank, this device right here is the one you've been waiting for. It carries all the bells and whistles that you expect from a modern smartphone without sacrificing too much. What do you think? Guys, those are my thoughts on the Tecno Phantom V4. Kindly share your thoughts with me down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed watching this video, kindly give me a like and subscribe to the channel. and I'll talk to you in the very next one. Bye-bye.